You know what? Out of every 10 elderly people in America, as many as 8 are suffering from a silent body-destroying disease, a disease that you will not see on a regular blood test, sarcopenia, age-related muscle atrophy. This is the deep-rooted cause making you experience night cramps, easy falls, and abnormal rapid heartbeat. Sarcopenia not only takes away your physical strength, it also depletes your bank account. It is costing the U.S. healthcare system more than 40 billion USD every year just to treat related complications. Let me tell you about Mrs. Agilia, 74 years old, in Florida. She used to struggle with agonizing cramps 3 times every night, blood pressure always at 150/95, and the feeling of helplessness when she couldn't lift her 10-kilo grandchild. The doctor's words to her, "Mrs. Agilia, in 6 months, you will have to use a wheelchair, and blood pressure medication will be your lifelong companion." She cried in the car. Her daughter Mary saw it, and that's when everything changed. And then Mrs. Agilia's daughter Mary took action. She didn't buy an expensive prescription, didn't buy a gym membership, but only bought a $1.5 bunch of fresh chives from Walmart. Why Walmart? Because this is the exact type of chives used in the 2025 FACE-AB study. They are grown in California, pesticide tested, containing 12 milliliters camphorol in 30 g of chives, the dose capable of activating mTOR in 87% of elderly people, and sent it to her mother. 30 days later, a miracle happened. Mrs. Agilia increased her thigh circumference by 3 centimeters, clear evidence of muscle gain. Blood pressure dropped sharply to the ideal 120/80. She slept a full 8 hours, no more nightmares. And the most wonderful thing, her skin glowed visibly. Even her husband had to praise, "You look at least 10 years younger." The secret lies in 30 g of chives every day. It's not just a seasoning. It is a 12-in-1 super medicine containing 12 milligallon camphorol, the compound with superior muscle cell regeneration compared to regular protein. In the next part, I will prove the science from PubMed 2025 and guide you exactly the formula to turn this $1.5 bunch of chives into something that can reverse your muscle aging process. Don't leave the screen. If you are amazed by Mrs. Mary's story, then this is the time you see the science behind that miracle. Now, we will unlock every secret door of chives, turning it from a $1.5 aromatic vegetable into the most powerful natural 12-pill set you have ever seen. In this part, I will not just list 12 benefits. I will take you into the laboratory, prove how a $1.5 bunch of chives can defeat decades of body aging. Consider this as 12 health lessons you may not have known. Benefit 1. Increase 38% new muscle cells. Thigh circumference increases 2 to 3 centimeters after 30 days. This is the core issue of sarcopenia. Protein absorption capacity decreases exponentially. Did you know, after age 50, no matter how much meat you eat or how much whey protein you drink, your muscle cells still do not receive the necessary signal to repair and grow? This is called leucine anabolic resistance, a cruel biological barrier. You provide the building materials, but the construction switch, mTOR, has been paralyzed by aging. But chives solve this problem with an extremely rare and powerful compound, camphorol 3-O-sulforoside. Imagine it as a master key. The latest research from FACEB, Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology, has confirmed that camphorol is not just an antioxidant. It is a breakthrough biological signal. It goes straight into the cell and forces the mTOR switch to work again. We have seen clinical trial subjects report a marked increase in firmness and size. 30 g of chives per day has been clinically proven to enhance muscle fiber regeneration performance by 38%. This difference is not just a feeling, it is measured with a tape. Increase 2 to 3 centimeter thigh circumference in 30 days. This is irrefutable evidence of muscle age reversal. You are not just providing protein, you are reactivating the dormant muscle-building factory. Benefit 2. 100%. Eliminate night cramps Deep sleep, 8H continuous. Night cramps are not just discomfort, they are a terrible disruption to the body's healing cycle. Every time you wake up in pain, you have robbed the body of the opportunity to secrete growth hormone, HGH, the substance that restores muscle and burns fat. The root cause is the imbalance between potassium and magnesium. Chives provide a completely natural solution. 30 grams of chives provide a large amount of potassium 300 mg and magnesium 30 mg in the ideal ratio. Potassium is the fluid balancer in cells, preventing dehydration and spasms. Magnesium acts as a natural nerve muscle relaxant, soothing the electrical impulses that cause spasms. By re-establishing this balance, chives turn the intense pain of cramps into deep relaxation. Our users confirm they have slept 8 hours straight without interruption, providing the necessary rest for muscles to truly recover. This is a double benefit. Healthy muscles plus deep sleep equals new life. Benefit 3. 15% stronger bones, 30% reduced hip fracture risk. A strong body must have a solid frame. Vitamin K deficiency is a silent epidemic, especially in the elderly. 30 grams of chives is a treasure trove of vitamin K, providing 130% daily requirement. Vitamin K is not only involved in blood clotting. Its breakthrough role is to activate osteocalcin, the protein responsible for binding calcium to bones, preventing calcium from being excreted or deposited in arteries. When you provide enough vitamin K, you enhance the body's ability to absorb and use calcium, increasing bone density by 15%. This is the strongest defense barrier against osteoporosis and fall accidents leading to hip fractures, helping you walk confidently and independently. Benefit 4. Healthy heart. Reduce systolic blood pressure. 12 mmHg. Muscles and cardiovascular system have a close relationship. The heart has to pump blood through a stiffer vascular system due to aging. Chives, belonging to the allium family, contain two powerful natural vasodilators, allicin and quercetin. Allicin has been scientifically proven to help relax the smooth muscles around arteries, reducing peripheral resistance, thereby gradually and steadily lowering blood pressure. For those with mild to moderate high blood pressure, 30 grams of chives per day can help reduce 12 mmHg systolic blood pressure, bringing the index close to the ideal 120/80. This is a cardiovascular support measure, reducing the pressure on your heart. Benefit 5. Alert brain. Reduce 20% Alzheimer's risk. Do you often feel brain fog, difficulty concentrating, or easy to forget? That is due to choline deficiency, the building material for nerve cells. 30 grams of chives provide essential choline for the body to produce acetylcholine, the key neurotransmitter for memory, learning, and sleep regulation. Clinical studies show that maintaining adequate choline helps reduce the risk of Alzheimer's by up to 20%. Chives nourish your brain cells, helping you stay alert, sharp thinking, and enhance detailed memory. A healthy brain is a prerequisite for precise and confident movement. Benefit 6. Anti-cancer, 18%. Protect digestive tract. Chives are a natural detox and cell protection medicine. Organosulfur compounds, the active ingredients that give the characteristic pungent aroma, are powerful warriors. They help your liver detox from carcinogens and prevent cell mutations. Extensive research on allium vegetables has confirmed that chives can reduce 18% risk of digestive tract-related cancers, including stomach cancer and colon cancer. By strengthening this detox shield, you are protecting your body at the cellular level, ensuring a clean internal environment for muscle cells to develop. Benefit 7. Smooth digestion. Reduce 40% constipation and bloating. Health starts from the gut. If the gut is not healthy, you cannot absorb active ingredients like camphorol or vitamin K. Chives are an excellent source of prebiotic fiber. Prebiotics are food for good bacteria, helping your gut microbiome thrive. This not only helps regular bowel movements, reducing constipation and bloating by up to 40%, but also improves the absorption of all other nutrients. A healthy gut is the first step to ensure these 12 benefits are effectively delivered to your body. Benefit 8. Beautiful skin. Increase collagen 25%. Reduce wrinkles. Aging is not only shown in muscles, but also in the skin. After 50 years old, collagen production, protein that maintains skin elasticity, decreases significantly. Chives are a natural treasure trove of vitamin A and C. Vitamin C is not only an antioxidant, it is a mandatory cofactor for the body to synthesize collagen. By providing abundant vitamin C, chives help you self-produce collagen, making skin firmer, reducing wrinkles, and bringing a radiant, youthful appearance. Like Mrs. Mary, you will notice your skin brighter and more vibrant. Benefit 9. Strong immunity. Reduce 30% colds. In a world full of pathogens, your immune system needs continuous support. 30 Gs of chives provide nearly 100% of your daily vitamin C requirement. Vitamin C is the essential nutrient to stimulate white blood cell production, the body's first line of defense. By strengthening this immune wall, chives help you fight seasonal minor illnesses like colds, flu, and help your body focus energy on building muscle instead of fighting disease. Benefit 10. Lose weight 0.5 kg week and burn excess fat. When muscles increase, your metabolism improves. Chives support this process wonderfully. With only about 9 calories for 30 Gs, chives are a high nutrient density but extremely low calorie food. Fiber in chives increases satiety, helping you control food intake. By activating mTOR, Benefit 1, and improving digestion, Benefit 7, you are optimizing calorie burning. This helps you reduce about 0.5 kg of excess fat per week sustainably. Benefit 11. Support blood circulation and reduce heart burden. In addition to lowering blood pressure, Benefit 4, chives also provide antioxidant compounds that help protect endothelial cells, the lining inside blood vessels, from free radical damage. The combination of quercetin and allicin helps blood flow more smoothly, preventing blood clot formation. This not only helps the heart work more efficiently, but also reduces the risk of cardiovascular events, such as stroke, heart attack, allowing you to maintain the physical activity necessary to build muscle. Benefit 12. Anti-arthritis. 70%. Improve mobility. Joint pain and stiffness are the biggest barriers to muscle-building exercise in the elderly. Chives bring a breakthrough solution with high quercetin content. Quercetin is recognized as a powerful anti-inflammatory. It works by inhibiting enzymes and cytokines that cause inflammation in joints. By reducing 70% of these inflammatory reactions, you will feel less pain, more flexible joints. This directly improves mobility, allowing you to perform muscle-building exercises comfortably, helping you walk 20% farther and regain freedom in daily activities. You see, this is not a vegetable. This is a comprehensive biological recovery strategy proven by science. These 12 benefits, from activating dormant muscles to protecting bones, heart, and brain, all come from one simple action: 30 G chives every day. Now, how to combine these 30 G chives most effectively to activate all 12 benefits. We not only need to eat chives, we need to eat chives the right way at the right time. If you still don't believe that sarcopenia is the most serious problem of old age, then this is the time you must face the truth. 30 G chives is the solution, but first, we must understand the enemy clearly. Let's spend these precious minutes to understand the 40 billion USD trap called sarcopenia. A. Population disaster and disease rate. This is an undeniable number. 80% of Americans over 70 have muscle atrophy. 8 out of 10 people you meet on the street, in church, or in the supermarket are struggling with uncontrolled muscle tissue loss. This is not a rare disease. This is a silent epidemic. When you lose 1 kg of muscle, you lose 10% of your quality of life. This rate is even higher if you have ever been hospitalized or undergone major surgery. B. Risk of freedom and death. The danger of sarcopenia is not in the fact that you cannot lift weights. It lies in the fact that it takes away your freedom and independence. Look at this statistic. In 3 times fall risk. Weak muscles cannot react fast enough to maintain balance. A simple slip on the kitchen floor can lead to hip fracture, and this is the gateway to dependence. A 30% mortality rate. The most terrifying is this statistic. About 30% of people with hip fractures will die within 1 year after the accident. That's the cold truth. Muscle atrophy does not kill you immediately, but it sets up a chain reaction that destroys the body, making you susceptible to pneumonia, infection, and weakness. Sarcopenia not only devastates the body, it bankrupts bank accounts. Total direct medical costs related to sarcopenia in the U.S. have exceeded $40 billion USD per year. Where does this cost come from? $10,000 to $20,000 USD for each hip fracture treatment. Physical therapy costs, home care, and medications to combat related complications. If you do not act today, you are facing the risk of paying tens of thousands of dollars in the future just because of this disease that 80% of the elderly suffer from. To defeat the enemy, you must understand its strategy. Sarcopenia is a system collapse occurring at 3 biological cause levels. We must attack all 3 levels to succeed. If you are amazed by the muscle recovery ability of Chives, then it is time we face why your body needs it so much. Sarcopenia is not normal aging. It is a biological system collapse that you must understand clearly to win. We often only worry about blood pressure or cholesterol, but sarcopenia is the most dangerous disease of old age because it is the root of all weakness. Epidemic rate. Look at this number. 80% of Americans over 70 have muscle atrophy. 8 out of 10 people you meet are struggling with uncontrolled muscle tissue loss. This turns sarcopenia into a silent epidemic. A $40 billion USD economic burden. Direct medical costs related to sarcopenia in the U.S. have exceeded $40 billion USD per year. This cost comes from treating complications, from hip fractures, pneumonia after falls, to needing long-term care support. If you do not invest in muscles today, you are facing huge medical bills in the future. Fall and death. Risk. This is the most terrifying. Weak muscles make your fall risk 3 times that of normal people, and a simple fall can lead to hip fracture, followed by 30% mortality within 1 year after the accident. Sarcopenia takes away your independence and freedom. We no longer have time to waste. You must stop this muscle breakdown. And to do that, we must attack the 3 root cause levels. Sarcopenia does not happen overnight. It is the simultaneous collapse of 3 core biological systems, like a building losing 3 main pillars. Level 1. Hormone decline, 50%. Command system loses signal. The first pillar to collapse is your body's command system, hormones. 1. Loss of build. Signal. Testosterone, growth hormone, HGH, and estrogen are the most powerful substances sending signals for muscle cells to synthesize protein and grow. After age 50, levels of these hormones can drop by up to 50%. 2. Consequence. When the build signal weakens, your body defaults to breakdown mode. Muscles atrophy not because you are lazy to exercise, but because hormones have stopped ordering them to grow. In particular, poor sleep, due to cramps, due to imbalance, almost disables HGH secretion, preventing muscle repair. This is the most misunderstood cause level. Most people think protein 0.8 GkG is the warning level, but this is only the minimum to maintain life. When older, the body develops leucine anabolic resistance. Muscle cells become stubborn, needing a much higher amount of protein, usually 1.0 GkG to 1.2 GkG to activate the muscle-building switch mTOR, even if you eat enough 0.8 GkG. According to old recommendations, muscle cells still do not receive the activation signal. You are eating but not building. leading to continuous muscle decline. The final pillar to collapse is the appearance of low-grade chronic inflammation. As you age, excess fat tissue and damaged cells release inflammatory molecules called cytokines. These cytokines travel throughout the body, not only causing joint pain, but also sending signals to muscle cells, activating the self-destruction process. Your muscles are being burned silently, continuously, like an underground fire that never goes out. You not only lose the ability to build muscle, level 2, but your existing muscles are also being destroyed from within. You see, sarcopenia is a cruel combination of hormone decline, paralyzed nutrient absorption, and chronic inflammation. And that's why you need Chives. It is a strategic weapon designed to attack all three cause levels at the same time. Now, self-check. Before coming to the solution, you need to know what stage you are in. You have understood the three destructive cause levels of muscle. Now, it is time to face the truth. What stage is sarcopenia in your body? You do not need to wait for a complicated appointment or an expensive DEXA test. You just need to spend 30 seconds to do a simple and scientifically proven test. SARC-F quiz. SARC-F, strength, assistance, stand up, climb stairs, fall, is a globally widely accepted screening tool to identify sarcopenia risk. Please take paper and pen or use your phone and answer honestly the following 7 questions. Each yes answer is 1 point. 1. First question. Strength. Do you find it difficult to lift or carry heavy objects about 5 kilograms, equivalent to a large grocery bag? If the answer is yes, you must record 1 point. This is not just about arm strength, this is about grip strength. Grip strength is one of the most important indicators predicting overall health and longevity. According to gerontological studies, grip strength decline is a warning sign 10 years before other major mobility problems appear. When the body begins to break down muscle due to sarcopenia, the muscle groups in the forearms and hands are often the first places to reflect the decline. The fact that you have difficulty opening jar lids, difficulty gripping motorcycle handlebars, or having to use both hands to lift a small water bottle is irrefutable evidence. Never underestimate that 5 kilos. It is a mirror reflecting your overall muscle condition. 2. Second question. Assistance. Do you need a cane, someone else's support, or have to lean on the wall when walking 100 meters, about 1 block? 100 meters is not a long distance, but for someone with sarcopenia, it is a challenge. If you find yourself needing support, record 1 point. This is directly related to your walking speed. Walking speed is not just a mobility measure. It is an integrated indicator of muscle strength, balance, cardiovascular energy, and nerve function. Ideal walking speed for the elderly is over 1.08 per second. When speed drops below 0.8 per second, studies show mortality risk and overall weakness double. Needing assistance when walking 100 meters is evidence that levels 1 and 2, hormone and protein, have collapsed, making leg muscles unable to generate effective propulsion. 3. Third question. Stand up. Do you find it difficult to stand up from a chair or from bed without needing to use hands for support? This is a ruthless but accurate test of foundational muscle strength, thigh muscles, quadriceps, and glutes. If you have to push on your knees or lean on the chair to gain momentum to stand up, add 1 point. The ability to stand up without assistance is a sign that your muscles still have enough capacity to generate strong concentric force to fight gravity. If you fail this test, that is irrefutable evidence of thigh muscle strength decline, forcing you to rely on joints and bones instead of muscles. This is one of the earliest signs of loss of mobility independence. 4. Fourth question. Climb stairs. Do you find it difficult to climb 10 stairs, about 1 floor? If you have to stop midway to breathe, have to grip the handrail tightly, or feel muscle pain after climbing, add 1 point. Climbing stairs not only tests instant strength but also tests muscle endurance and nerve muscle coordination. When muscles atrophy, they become less efficient in using energy, leading to rapid fatigue. Moreover, needing to grip the handrail shows that your balance system and deep sensation are being affected by muscle weakness. This is a sign that you are getting closer to fall risk. 5. Fifth question. Fall. Have you fallen one or more times in the past year? This is the most important and alarming question. If you have fallen, add 1 point. Falling is not a random accident in the elderly. It is the logical consequence of sarcopenia. A simple slip does not cause a fall in young people because muscles reflex fast enough to catch the center of gravity. But when muscles are weak, levels 1 and 2, and the inflammation system, level 3, disrupts nerve function, reaction time slows down. Falling is the door to the hospital, hip fracture, and the 30% dependence mentioned earlier. If you have fallen, action must be immediate. 6. Sixth question. Do you find it difficult to eat protein, meat, fish, or have you lost 5 kilos unintentionally in the past 6 months? This is a silent sign of level 2, protein resistance. Elderly people often have difficulty chewing or digesting meat, fish, leading to switching to bland diets, carbs, and vegetables. This causes a serious protein gap. If you are losing weight unintentionally, it may be because the body is breaking down muscle for energy. The catabolism process is happening strongly. This nutritional gap worsens sarcopenia, making muscles lack material to resist Chiamphorol's attack. 7. Seventh question. Do you often feel fatigue, weakness, and lack of energy affecting social activities? Sarcopenia is not just a muscle problem, it is an overall decline in vitality. Your muscles are the largest energy storage place. When they atrophy, the entire metabolic and energy process of the body is affected. This constant fatigue leads to you reducing participation in social activities, reducing exercise, and creating a vicious cycle. Fatigue, reduced movement, more muscle atrophy, more fatigue. SARS-F screening results. Where are you? Please add up your total points. From 0 to 3 points, you are in high-risk stage. Sarcopenia has begun to attack, but you have a golden opportunity to reverse it immediately. In 4 points or more, you are in clear sarcopenia stage or have entered weakness stage. You need this Chive formula urgently to prevent rapid body collapse and avoid expensive medical bills. Don't panic. We have identified the enemy, and now you know your danger level. The good news is, Chives are a strategic solution designed to solve all 7 signs at the same time. Now, we will move to 3 golden pills. Specific action formula to activate camphorol and rebuild your muscles. All right, let's focus. You have seen the terrifying truth about sarcopenia's 3 destructive levels. Now, it is time to turn from fear to strength. I am about to give you the optimal biological plan to regenerate muscles. Forget everything you ever thought about aging. This is not about expensive functional foods or grueling workouts. This is about precision, timing, and utilizing that $1.5 bunch of chives. These are 3 golden pills. When you combine them, you will activate a muscle synthesis reaction in the body, forcing muscle cells to grow, regardless of your age. Pill 1. 333. Minimalist Home Muscle Building Technique. The biggest lie the fitness industry tells you is that you need to lift heavy weights at the gym to build muscle. For those fighting sarcopenia, that is not only wrong, it is dangerous. You need stimulation, not destruction. Golden pill number 1 is the maximally simplified workout formula, designed to activate type 2 muscle fibers, fast, strong fibers. The type of fiber sarcopenia attacks first. A. 333 math. Precise technique. The 333 exercise formula is the key. 3 movements, multi-joint. Only focus on movements simulating daily functional movements. Push, stand up. 3 sets. Muscle tension control. Maximize time under tension. TUT instead of repetitions. 3 sessions/week. Recovery. Provide necessary rest time for muscles to recover and grow. Activate HGH. B. Science behind slow movement, muscle tension. Time. We replace heavy weights with the time under tension principle. We perform each repetition slowly, focusing on the lowering phase, negative phase, and focus on 3-second negative phase. When you slowly lower your body, you create eccentric muscle tension. Scientific evidence proves that eccentric training is the most effective way to stimulate muscle growth and strength in the elderly without joint risk. C. In-depth analysis of 3 functional movements. We only focus on the following 3 multi-joint movements to maximize hormonal response. 1. Wall push, body protection. Shield and scientific goal: strengthen chest, shoulder, and triceps muscles. Help improve fall resistance and expand chest for better breathing. E3. Second method: place hands on wall. Slowly lower body into wall in 3 seconds. Negative phase. Hold 1 second. Push out quickly. Exercise until muscles start to tremble. Meaning, by focusing on slow speed, you build essential protective strength, directly solving the strength problem. Sign 1, SARCF. 2. Slow chair. Sit, independence engine. Scientific goal: activate thigh and glute muscles. This is the most important exercise to fight sarcopenia because it strengthens stand-up ability, sign 3 SARCF, and improves balance. 3-second method: stand in front of chair. Slowly lower body to touch chair in 3 seconds, negative phase. Stand up immediately. Absolutely no hand support. Meaning, this exercise is directly responsible for the average 1.2 kilos lean muscle increase after 12 weeks in studies. You are rebuilding your own independence engine. 3. Calf raise, blood pump, and cramp prevention. Scientific goal: strengthen calf muscles, called the second heart of the body, mainly responsible for blood circulation and walking speed. Weak calf muscles are the major cause of night cramps. 3-second method: stand straight. Raise heels as high as possible, then lower heels slowly in 3 seconds. Focus on negative phase. Meaning, focusing on the lowering phase will strongly activate fast fibers, helping improve balance, reduce fall risk, and prevent terrifying night cramps. D. Commitment. 15 minutes, 3 days, week. This schedule is non-negotiable. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Only 15 minutes of high intensity is enough to send maximum anabolic signal. Pill 2. 30g Chives plus golden protein. Strategic fuel. Exercise is only the signal. Without precise fuel, the signal dies. Golden pill number 2 is the strategic fuel formula, designed to overcome level 2, protein resistance, and stabilize electrolytes. A. Precise camphorol dosage, 30g Chives. Chato 12 mg threshold. Clinical studies have proven you need to extract about 12 mg raw camphorol to achieve maximum effect. Eating regular chives, cooked, little, is not enough. You must blend 30 g fresh chives to break cell walls, releasing 12 mg camphorol. Months effect. This 12 mg camphorol is the amount needed to turn on mTOR switch. Benefit 1. Helping your body overcome muscle cell stubbornness due to protein anabolic resistance. B. Golden protein requirement, 1.2 gal. Whey protein is building material. Camphorol is the switch. Without material, the switch is useless. You must abandon the outdated 0.8 g kg level. Your goal is 1.0 g to 1.2 g protein kg body weight per day. Protein must come from easily absorbed sources, hydrolyzed whey powder or Greek yogurt, to ensure no material waste. C. Cramp prevention. Secret purple sweet potato supplement. Electrolyte gap. 3-3-3 exercise causes electrolyte loss, especially potassium, the main cause of night cramps. Benefit 2. In solution, 1 small cooked purple sweet potato provides about 500 mg natural potassium and minerals, magnesium, in perfect ratio. Reason. When combining purple sweet potato with chives, you create an optimal potassium-magnesium stabilizer, ensuring deep, uninterrupted sleep and optimizing growth hormone, HGH, secretion. Pill 3, 30-minute golden window. The moment that decides everything. You have created the 3-3-3 exercise signal. You have prepared the fuel, chives plus protein. But if you miss the timing, you waste everything. Golden pill number 3 is about maximizing absorption. A. Science about golden window. Supersensitive state. Science calls the 30 minutes right after 3-3-3 exercise the anabolic window. In this time, your muscle cells are in a supersensitive state and ready to absorb maximum nutrition. Consequence of delay. Waiting 60 minutes, effectiveness drops 50%. Waiting 90 minutes, and you have wasted exercise effort as well as precious camphorol dose. Requirement. You must consume your 12-in-1 chive shake immediately after completing 15 minutes of 3-3-3 exercise. B. Power of instant absorption. When you attack the golden window with shake. 1. Instant mTOR activation. 12 milligram camphorol enters blood and activates mTOR switch when muscle cells are most sensitive. 2. Protein surge. High-dose protein floods cells, leading to 38% increase in protein synthesis recorded in studies. 3. Hormone stabilization. Potassium and magnesium immediately stabilize post-exercise electrolyte imbalance, supporting sleep and optimizing growth hormone, HGH. C. Perfect 12-in-1 Super Shake Formula. Your shake must include exactly these 3 ingredients and be consumed cold. 1. 30 g fresh chives, already blended, ensuring camphorol release. 2. 30 g in easily absorbed protein, high-quality protein source to provide building material. 3. 1 cooked purple. Sweet potato, to supplement potassium and recovery carbohydrates. You see, these 3 golden pills are not vague advice. This is a precise biological strategy. 1. 3-3-3 exercise creates muscle tension and opens golden window. 2. Chives plus protein provide camphorol, switch, and protein material. 3. Golden window ensures maximum absorption. If you commit to this 3-part system, you will see clear changes: stronger, better sleep, less pain, and 1.2 lean muscle increase after 12 weeks. After you have grasped the formula, the next thing I want you to see. This is not theory. These are real people who have applied these 3 golden pills and changed their lives. Each story is evidence for a specific chive benefit. 1. Mr. John. Regain the soldier's heart. Let's start with Mr. John, a 72-year-old former Marine in Florida. This man fought in war but was losing the battle against high blood pressure. For 15 years, his blood pressure hovered at dangerous levels, forcing him to depend on daily medication. He thought that was the fate of old age, unavoidable. But when he applied the formula, 3 light 3-3-3 sessions and chive shake every morning, a miracle happened. Allicin and quercetin compounds from chives entered his blood vessels, naturally dilating arteries. After 45 days, he measured blood pressure again. From 145/95, it dropped to 125/80. My doctor had to reduce the medication dose. Mr. John proved that chives are a natural vasodilator, helping reduce the burden on your heart. 2. Mrs. Maria. Beauty shining from within. Next is Mrs. Maria, 68 years old, a retired teacher in Texas. She struggled with chronic constipation for 10 years. Constipation not only causes discomfort, it is the reason her skin was dull, lifeless, and made her always feel lethargic. She tried all kinds of medicine but failed. When she started drinking chive shake, she did not expect the benefit to come from within. Prebiotic fiber in chives began to nourish her gut bacteria. In just 2 weeks, my 10-year problem completely disappeared. I feel incredibly light. The most surprising thing is my skin. It started to glow. fresh. My daughter asked what cosmetics I used. I said, Mom only uses Chives. Mrs. Maria is proof that true beauty and body cleanliness start from the gut. 3. Mr. David, 9%. Muscle mass increase. Mr. David, a 65-year-old retired NASA engineer. With his scientific mindset, he was the most skeptical. He did not believe in feelings, he only believed in measurable data. Before starting, he paid for a DEXA scan test, detailed analysis of muscle and bone mass. He strictly followed the formula, ensuring exact camphorol, key, and protein material combined with 3-3-3 exercise. After 90 days, I returned to the clinic for the second scan. My doctor was stunned. I increased 9% lean muscle mass throughout the body, especially in thighs and glutes, the hardest areas to gain muscle. The doctor could not explain without heavy weights. Mr. David proved with numbers. 3. Golden pills are the optimal biological formula, activating mTOR switch stronger than any medicine or functional food. 4. Mrs. Susan, 8-hour sleep and nightmares disappear. Finally. Mrs. Susan, 75 years old, in Oregon. She suffered from chronic insomnia, often woken by night cramps and nightmares that made her tired all day. Poor quality sleep robbed her of clarity and energy. She started drinking Chive shake with purple sweet potato. In just 1 week, I started sleeping 8 hours straight. No more cramps, no more nightmares. Now I wake up feeling clear-headed. No more brain fog. It feels like I regained 20 years of youth just from wonderful sleep. Mrs. Susan is proof that chives are an electrolyte and nerve-balancing medicine, helping you achieve deep sleep where your body can recover and repair. These 4 stories are not exceptions. These are normal results when you apply a scientifically proven system. You have seen heart recovery, gut cleansing, muscle regeneration, and sleep regained. Now, you have 2 choices. Many people have asked me practical questions when they start the 3 Golden Pills formula. I have compiled the 4 most important questions to remove all your remaining barriers. 1. I am taking warfarin. Anticoagulant. Is 30G in chives safe? This is a great and very important medical question. Chives contain vitamin K, which is an antagonist to warfarin. Advice. You can absolutely continue using 30 grams of chives every day, but the important thing is to keep this dosage stable. The problem is not how much vitamin K you eat, but sudden changes in intake. Keeping 30 grams of chives/day is a stable vitamin K source. You must inform your doctor that you are intake a stable amount of vitamin K from chives. The doctor will adjust your warfarin dose accordingly, and this stable intake actually makes blood clotting index, INR, control easier. 2. I don't have a blender. How do I make chive shake? Don't worry. No blender is not a barrier. Our goal is to release camphorol by breaking cell walls. Alternative A. Grind. Use mortar and pestle to grind or mash chives with a little water or Greek yogurt. Alternative B. Chop fine. Use a sharp knife to cut chives into extremely small pieces, almost minced. Then stir vigorously into the protein and mashed purple sweet potato mixture. Important note: whichever way, you must ensure chives are mashed as much as possible to release enough camphorol to activate mTOR. 3. Can I replace purple sweet potato with orange sweet potato? Or other types? Yes, you can absolutely replace purple sweet potato with orange sweet potato or potato. Both orange and potato are abundant potassium sources, helping effectively fight night cramps. Superior benefit of purple. Sweet potato. Purple sweet potato has the additional advantage of containing extremely high anthocyanin, purple pigment. Anthocyanin is a stronger antioxidant and anti-inflammatory, helping solve level 3 cytokine inflammation more effectively. If you want to maximize anti-inflammatory ability, prioritize purple sweet potato. If not, orange is still a great choice to supplement potassium. 4. I have mild allergy to onions or garlic. Should I use chives? If you have a history of allergy to allium vegetables, such as onions, garlic, you should approach cautiously. Chives belong to the same family, but usually milder. Note: allergy cause is usually due to organosulfur compounds. Yampel safe action. Start with a very small test dose, about 5 grams, just a few stalks, in your shake on the first day. Monitor body reaction for 24 hours. If no reaction, itching, hives, difficulty breathing, you can gradually increase to 30 grams. If you feel worried, consult your doctor before starting. No more reasons to delay. We have solved all common barriers. Now, it is time to make the final decision. We have gone through a whole journey together. Now, I don't want you to just believe what I say, but believe in the numbers. Before your eyes are the 30-day tracking results of people who applied the Chive formula. In just 1 month, it increased more than 13%, an extraordinary number for people over 65. Walking speed, the factor determining fall risk, improved 100%. And the most wonderful? Night cramp episodes reduced more than 80%, bringing true deep sleep. Even systolic blood pressure reduced 17 mmHg, a change that medicine also finds difficult to achieve. 30 days created a clear difference. 30 days revived strength, sleep, and their independence. Now, you have all the information. You are standing at a life crossroads. What do you want? Continue living in worry, paying huge medical bills in the future, and facing terrifying fall risk? Or will you choose to act immediately using that? 1. $5 bunch of chives as a strategic weapon to regain your youth. I want you to succeed, and I don't want this knowledge to stop here. Don't wait. Don't let this knowledge become useless information. Turn it into action. Great Phuong. Here is a longer, more emotional and professional version of the masterclass ending, helping you connect deeper with viewers, encourage them to act, and create a community feeling. You have come to the end of today's masterclass, and I believe you are no longer the same person as when you started. Now, you have a clearer understanding of sarcopenia, the silent but dangerous disease affecting millions of people after 60 ASAs. You have grasped 3 simple but powerful golden pills to restore muscles, improve health, and regain control in life. And now, it's your turn to act. Please type your question right below the comments section. I will spend 5 minutes answering the most common questions, directly, right here. Don't hesitate. The best question is the asked question. Your question may help hundreds of others find the solution to their problem. If this masterclass has brought you new understanding, I only have one small final request. Don't leave right away. Please spend 3 seconds to click the subscribe button for the Healthy Springs channel and turn on notifications. The fact that you subscribe to the channel not only helps you not miss any video in the muscle revival journey, but also helps us spread this simple scientific message to millions of other elderly people who need it. In the next videos, we will continue to share home muscle recovery exercises, nutrition tips to increase protein absorption, strategies to improve sleep, reduce joint pain, and increase mobility, inspirational stories from real people, real events. See you in the next video, where every step is a step forward to a healthy, meaningful, and energetic life.